Good evening, this is Michael Blaylock, and I am going to demonstrate how I did a box and whisker chart utilizing the STAAR data for 7th and 8th grade students. And so I will share my screen to show the combined data that I downloaded from our learning module. And so the first thing I did is I made a copy of the original. And so since I was going to do the box and whisker on the reading test, I labeled it reading copy. And so within this, I was able to highlight some of the areas that I did not believe I needed. And so I eliminated those things, as well as hid some of the items, some of the columns, so that I could have my charts near the top and near the left side, not too far away. So here are the examples of the 6th grade from 2017 and the raw score reading STAAR data. In the orange here, you're able to see the mean indicated by the X in the blue for the 7th grade 2018-19 raw score data. It's a little harder to see the X in there. And then by highlighting both columns, I was able to do box and whisker for both 6th and 7th grade reading. And so, as was shown in the example, in doing the raw score for 17 and 18, I went all the way down to the bottom of the data. And then highlighted from the bottom up so that when created the chart, it would be near the top. And so all the way down here to the (762nd) row, and highlighted all the way back up to the top, which will take a few moments. Halfway there, and all the way to the top now. And at this juncture, after highlighting that, we'd click on Insert, go over to the statistic chart and choose Box and Whisker, and that would create another chart. And then did likewise, moved over to the, also to do the 18-19 scores under column L, and then finally was able to do both columns, which after we did, again, insert for the box and whisker. It's the opportunity here. It would create the chart that compares the two. As we can see, the mean, after we did our data conversion as well, we can compare by going in and doing our data analysis, and data analysis choose descriptive statistics, and having highlighted both columns, then the result that we get when we made the input range in the area just below the charts here, input from the two columns, the output range just below the two charts. I won't do that again since we've already created those. And as we can see, for 18-19, our mean was 26. And for 17-18, the mean was 24.37. And when we look at our range, we can see from 18-19, we have from 0 to 41, because we have the 0 outlier. And then for the 17-18, we had a minimum of 5 and a maximum of 40. We also saw that our standard deviation for 18 and 19 was 8.7, and standard deviation for 17, 18 was 18.045. And so we can see that for the 7th grade, 18, 19, that our range and our interquartile was a little bit higher than our 17, 18 scores. And so again, we see the range down here 5 and up to, as I said before, to 41 for 18, 19 and maximum of 40. So scores are relatively the same, but we see more of our students in the 7th grade with a smaller standard deviation, so more of them are in the average area. So that's how we looked at our variability and created our box and whisker for this week's assignment.